Thanks for watching 2 for 10. I'm Melissa. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight for dinner, I'm making roasted duck with a Bing cherry sauce. Now, duck is delicious, but I used to think of it as only an item I would order in a restaurant. When I found out how cheap and easy it was to make at home, I was amazed. And that's why I want to share this recipe with you. It's simple, it's classy, and it's going to be done in around 20 minutes. So let's get started. We're going to start by prepping the duck. Now you want to score the fat of the duck with a sharp knife in a crisscross pattern. You want to cut just enough, not too deep, because you want to leave the meat untouched. When we're done, we're going to season with some salt and some pepper, and we're ready to cook. Simple, right? Now remember, always wash your hands when handling raw poultry. I have a skillet warming over a medium heat, and I'm going to cook the duck fat side down in the pan for about 6 minutes to render off the fat. Now there's no reason to use oil. There's plenty of it in the skin. Now I flipped the duck and I've been letting it sear on the other side. You're going to do that for about a minute. See the nice golden color? That's another indicator that it was time to flip the breast. Now we're going to finish cooking the duck in the oven. I preheated mine to 400 degrees, and you're going to cook it fat side down for 7 to 9 minutes, depending on thickness. Now I'm using my convection toaster oven. If you don't have a good one, use your regular oven. Same temperature, same time. While that's cooking, we're going to work on the sauce. I bought a small jar of Bing cherry preserves, and I'm going to mix 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. You can use whatever vinegar you have handy. You can even use red wine and heat it in a small saucepan. Or really, you could use 1.5 tablespoons of hot water if you don't have anything else.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you a special edition of Point Counterpoint, starring seldom watched internet cooking show host Melissa from 2 for 10 with Melissa, and a duck. Today's segment, Should We Eat Duck?
Thank you for joining us today. I guess we'll start with you. Your argument? Thank goodness you finally shut up. Think of duck breast as the steak of the poultry world. Cook it past medium rare and you'll lose flavor and compromise its texture. Roast duck is a good source of protein, iron, vitamin A, B, and E, and it also contains antioxidants that help protect us from heart disease and some cancers. Duck is low in fat and in cholesterol. 80% of the fat in duck comes from the skin. Don't want the fat? Don't use the skin. Thank you for watching this special edition of Point Counterpoint. I hope you found this segment informative. For the duck, I'm Melissa saying good night. Did you just tell me to go myself? I'll a dirty sock, a wheelbarrow, and at least 20 Q-tips. I know, buddy. Me too. I'm not mad. Let's just forget about it.
It's been about 8 minutes, and I'm going to check on the duck. Duck's done. Sauce is done. We're just going to let the duck rest for a few minutes before we slice it, and we're ready to plate. I boiled the asparagus in water for about 3 minutes, then blanched them by quickly dunking them in a bowl of ice water. This way, they keep their firmness and color. I sauteed 1 can of sliced white potatoes for about 7 minutes, adding salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, and minced onion. But serving with potatoes and a vegetable isn't the only way to go with this one. As an alternative, maybe you want to serve your duck on a bed of mixed greens. I tossed this up with some extra Bing cherry sauce and some almonds. It's practically begging you to eat it for lunch tomorrow. Mixed greens, $2.50. Duck, $3.04. Cherry preserves, $2.89. Almonds, $1. And that's our meal. Dinner for 2 people for less than $10 in around 20 minutes. Thanks for watching 2 for $10. I'm Melissa, and I am ready to eat.